Hey, so I was thinking about telling a story about the Paramount show. Everything I can remember. So, I didn't have a ticket, and it was sold out. I rode up there with Ryan and Beth, Ryan's sister. Before the show, we actually went to, it's like one of the skyscrapers downtown Seattle was, they had a whole floor that was not finished. So we went up there and we walked around. It was a whole floor that was vacant. I don't remember how we even knew about it, but I think somebody may have told us. But we went up there and it was pretty amazing, like walked around the whole building. Anyway, so I ended up going up to the Cloud Room. There's a hotel that's it's kind of like across the street from the Paramount. I think it was called the Roosevelt, I want to say. That's what comes to mind. Anyway, on the very top of that hotel, there was a bar. I had heard that Chris was up there from, I don't know if I ran into Shelly or something. So I went up there and said hi to Chris, hung out with him a little bit, and he told me that Nevermind had gone gold. So of course I don't have a ticket. I mean, those guys are always so cool with getting me in. I can't thank them enough now that I think about it. But I asked, hey, can you get me in? The answer was no. And it was no because they couldn't get anybody else in. I mean, he literally was like afraid that somebody would it would come back around to him, because there were seats and the seats were sold out. So having random people like me walking around milling around, sitting in people's seats with that weren't there, which I ended up doing. So we kind of left it at that. I was like, oh man, damn, well, I'll listen from outside or whatever. Somebody with the camera did walk. They were walking around out front, and somebody put a camera in my face and said something about Nirvana. I don't remember what, but I've never seen it yet, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it's in backlog of footage for that night. So, he went into the show, or went into the Paramount. I tried to figure something out, and I met up with some other friends there. So, this is what we did. We had a friend that I knew, when he got in, to scope out the side door and see if there was a chance he could open it. And we would be around, right by the door. And that happened. He opened the door for us, and there was probably about 6 or 7 of us, and we literally rushed in. And people working there did come after us. There was enough people, I mixed in really quick and went into the show and saw the whole show. Most of the whole show. Maybe I missed the beginning of the first band. I think that might be when we I don't think I saw, I think Bikini Kill open maybe or something. So I don't think I saw Bikini Kill. Anyway, so yeah, the show was amazing. That was the first time that I remember hearing people sing along with some of the songs. That was definitely interesting to hear, kind of mind-blowing. And after the show, I did go backstage and went in and talked to Kurt and for a little bit. Courtney was sitting right there. Kurt introduced me to Courtney, and I told Kurt that I was moving. I was moving to Albuquerque, and I remember he said this. He was like, "What's going on with Machine?" You know, he liked Machine. He didn't really talk about Machine very much. So for him, first thing him to say was like, "What's going on with Machine? Are you guys still a band?" And then I told him, and he was like, "Oh man." So anyway, that's my story for that night. I don't really have a whole lot else. I did mill around and kind of sit in random seats. But yeah, it was a pretty amazing show for sure. It's on video. So anyway, thanks so much.